now if we go back to the campaigns tab here, you can see you'll be able to access it, and now you can actually create a campaign. So you're able to click on these accounts here. So how does that work? And this ties in with our initial video we did on building LinkedIn lead lists. So we did that using searches, so we can look at a search we've done before. So here's a search I did for thermal equipment sales, and we're looking for sales directors who are involved in thermal equipment sales. We've got 904 results. So all I need to do is copy that search URL. I'm going to go back to the campaign here, and there you can see my LinkedIn login. And always make sure that the account you're doing your search from is also the LinkedIn account here. So what sometimes causes errors at this stage is that people have an account with Sales Navigator but try and connect their LinkedIn account without Sales Navigator and then use the Sales Navigator search, which doesn't work. So at this stage you should be able, if everything is working correctly, you can click Preview Results. And this tells us that the profile has been captured, and then they will load below over the next couple of minutes. Let's wait for, okay, so we can see them coming through. So what we can do then is click on Next. And this is where we can actually craft the messages to be sent out. So in terms of actually doing the messages, you've got a couple of blog posts on how to craft your connection request and your follow-up message successfully. So if you get a chance, check those out. And really what we're doing with the LinkedIn message is we're keeping it under 300 characters, keeping it short and sweet, and you can see the character number there. We can add in different variables that we have up here, first name, last name, and really we just want to open up a conversation with this connection request. That's just to connect, and we're referencing their industry, and then it might be useful to connect in the future. And then with the follow-up message, there's a few different strategies you can use for the follow-up message. This one we're keeping short. We're focusing on thermal equipment sales, which is very specific to the segment we've looked up. We're making an assumption on the value or the pain point that they're suffering, which is around B2B outreach. And then we're asking a question, and we're actually ending on a question. So we're not doing a long 2 or 3 paragraphs here. We're really saying, are you using LinkedIn to generate meetings successfully? And by ending on that question, that's often very useful for getting them to respond and to start having a conversation with us. So that's the message piece. Once you've got those added in, and try a couple of different things here. You can set up multiple campaigns with multiple accounts if you've got a team plan, and you can test out different message types here. But once you've got the messages in there, click Next. You'll get a summary. And what I like to do with the summary is just add a bit in here. So it's targeting thermal equipment sales. It's global and sales directors. And we've got around 900 people. So 900 contacts in the mix for that one. And once you've published that, then you'll see that it's looking for the data. Usually it takes a little while to set up and start running. But the beauty of our Salesloop technology, though, is that you don't have to worry about staying open in the Chrome instance like most other apps. Once you've set it, you can just toggle out of it, close the browser, come back. And this will load up and start over the next 10 to 15 minutes. You'll start to see the profiles found, as well as eventually connections sent as well. So we're going to leave that for a couple of minutes now and let that load up so we can show you. Right, so this is now a few minutes later. We can see that the campaign is automatically switched on. We've found 50 profiles, nothing has been sent yet, and obviously no connections accepted. So that will start to happen over the next few hours, generally within a 24-hour period. At different intervals, those messages will be sent to the profiles you've connected. And you can click in and see this is the plan in terms of the outreach, the progress. These are the profiles, that are going to be sent here, and as people respond, you'll be able to see those replies in this section here. Okay, and that's it for now. Thank you.